Good afternoon, hello and welcome, or welcome back I should say. My name's Seth, this is Sweet Chariot, and we're building a U flatbow. For those who are new or interested, a U self bow, twisting up the cable there, a U self bow comes from a log like this. We split it out of a log, we scrape it down, and we create a piece of wood like is up on the Tillering tree there. A nice slim stave with a skinny layer of the white sapwood running across the top of it. Easy, right? Easy peasy. It can be very tricky. But yeah, we've managed to get to this point. I'm surprised, because we've got a lot of issues to deal with on this stave, but it seems to be working quite well. Last video I put the knocks on, these little grooves, either end of the stave here, of the bow, so I get in the way of the light. So now we can attach a tillering tree, a tillering string, and since I have my tillering tree set up, here we go. We can now see the bow bend. I don't know if you can call it a bow yet. I think once it's got a string on it, you can call it a bow. I don't know if that counts with the tillering string. Excuse me. Rightio, should we have a look and watch it bend? We don't go in the centre of the tillering tree here, you might notice. Let's put that one straight. Yeah, this is when you hear about tilling around a certain area, that's what they mean. Because you're going to be putting the arrow, so your hand goes in the middle, your arrow goes to sort of one side. So you can pick the top and bottom limb at this point. This I want to be the top limb, because it's going to be the shortest, doing the most bending. So I want the one with all the knots in there to do the least bending. Well, they're going to both do a very similar amount of bending, but it's just a very small difference about where you tiller, where you tiller around. I mean, some people might say there's no difference at all. You can do an awful lot of balancing with your hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a look at it move. Hang on a sec, that's not quite right. Let's get that in the middle there. There we go. What we're looking for is this, the tips to start moving. You put it just a little bit past that. It's not looking too bad, eh? Considering the limbs are quite dramatically different. Yeah. The string, if I take that off there, the string is baggy. So we're not yet at brace point, where the bow will bend enough that you could put a string on there, an actual string. But it's not a massive amount off. Yeah, we put a little bit more, we can start seeing a bit of movement in here that we don't have in the other limb, maybe. It can be hard to tell. Yeah, normally you have lines going across your tillering board there, across the backboard. It'll give you a really good idea. But yeah, you don't need this equipment to do it. You can do it by eye. Get someone else to pull the bow. It's not looking bad, eh? Especially that left limb. That's looking lovely. We still want more bend in the tip. In the tips, I should say. We want to get these nice and active before any of this starts to move. Yeah, that's what I would do anyway. Could get the scale on there as well. Ow. I just walked into my bench. This is a draw scale. So Mom, make sure we're on pounds, not kilograms. Or newtons. There we go, pounds. I'm gonna have to tie this onto here, which is a bit of a pain, but bear with me. And make sure he's on good, because don't want him slipping. Yes, I should have done this before starting the video, I realise that. Okay. We've got a scale knotted onto our string here. Hopefully it doesn't slip. It slipped a little bit. Okay. That's the string twanging. That's £31. 40. That's probably our target draw weight, £40, which is there. Yeah, it's looking really nice, isn't it? So whatever shape we've got there, effectively, we just want to thin it down. Must mean that there's a nice taper between here and here. And same on the other side. Yeah, I did figure it was going to be tricky to maintain because of these knots. We've got a bit of a dip in material here. I've tried to take it down to a similar sort of amount. Oh yes, pulling on a piece of wood you have no idea if it's going to break or not is always a little bit nerve-wracking, especially when you've potentially waited 3 years to use that piece of wood. Looking good. Doesn't look like it's bending in the middle. And we are bending down at the wedges more than I want to at this point. So yeah, not much else to do now, but just continue taking material away from the tips. Same amount on either side. Get those to bend just a wee bit more, and then get it back in the tillering tree. Yeah, I'll see you after I've done a bit of that. Thanks again, everyone, and yeah, thanks for all the subscriptions. It's been extremely humbling. I hope I can keep this entertaining, and I really hope this bow survives. It'd be nice, eh? Since we've seen it come this far. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.